Hey guys, it's Marla. Welcome back. This is the weekly reading for the week of July 30th, 2016. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can visit my website at eclipseastro.com. All right, so let's get to the reading. The first card is the overall energy of this week, and that card is the Hermit. And the Hermit card has a lot to do with enlightenment. You see on the card, he's at the top of the mountain. So he's overcome all the obstacles, he's raised his consciousness, and he's learned his truth. The Hermit has gone through the struggles. You see that he has a light here. To me, that light is like the light of your soul. And there is a new moon happening on the 2nd in Leo. And I feel like there's going to be a karmic rebalancing of the ego and the soul. And this is going to be coming from Saturn, who's trining the new moon. Of course, the new moon is when the sun and the moon meet. And the soul's going to win. And I feel like this is a sign that your soul is ready to shine forth again. It's also going to be a time where we're very inwardly focused. You know, the Hermit, hence his name, is all alone. And Spirit's message is it's a good time for you to be alone, to go inward without distractions from other people. There's actually a full moon on this card, so I'm feeling like this energy will be with us until the full moon in Aquarius. But going within, getting in touch with yourself. If you're newly awakened, that's the big message for you right now. It's time for inner reflection, to get in touch with your higher self. Some of you might be facing challenges such as dark nights of the soul. And the truth is that you can't see your own light until you're kind of plunged into darkness. And so part of discovering your truth and wisdom is going to be finding yourself in the dark and going into the underworld, confronting yourself. These are all things that are inward and that are done alone. So if someone is kind of withdrawing from you and asking for their space, please, guys, just give them this space at this time. Okay, don't take it personally. It's a sign that you also are being led to do some inward work. Now, I talked about the newly awakened, but for those of you that have been on this journey for a while, I feel like this is a chance for you to shine this light as a beacon for other people. A chance for you to start, well, for some of you being in mission. But you don't have to be doing anything specific to be shining your light for other people. All you have to do is be living from your heart. And that's really the big message that I'm getting with the Leo full moon, is it's so very important for you to be in your heart and in the vibration of unconditional love. Now, Leo does rule egos. And even though this balancing is going on, a lot of people might be acting from their egos right now. So it's up to you to detach from any drama that's going on around you. And don't let other people dim your light, nor let the circumstances in your life dim that light. Okay, it's time for you to stand on the mountaintop and lead the way for others. So the next card is the Hidden Influence. And I actually have two this week. This is the first one. It's the Eight of Wands. And if you'll notice, this card also has mountains in the background. So again, we're talking about an elevation in consciousness through this card. And there's a very still lake. I don't know if you can see it. There's mountains, and then down here, it's a lake, very still and placid. This is also showing like an inner calm, an inner reflection. A time to see yourself reflected in others. A time to be overcoming obstacles. And a lot of what I'm feeling right now, you know, there are going to be obstacles. One of the biggest obstacles we're going to be facing is ourselves. So that's one of the hardest things to overcome right now, is just your own fears. And the Saturn in trine to the new moon, I feel, is asking you to release those old fears, because this rebalancing between soul and ego is going on. And remember what I said about getting into your heart. But if you're holding on to things from the past, including past life stuff, it's not allowing you to get into your heart. So let go. And this card is really saying that you're breaking free. Okay, these are 8 wands flying through the air. They're, you know, completely free. Just open to anything. And that's the message for you, is to really be open. No limits, okay? Be a trailblazer. And Uranus went retrograde yesterday. So Uranus is the planet of trailblazing. And when he's in his retrograde, he's going to be opening up your mind to want to do some trailblazing yourself. Also, this card is about things speeding up. Okay, things can easily get overwhelming for you in the future. And don't forget, this is our last new moon, and then we have 3 eclipses. 2 lunar eclipses and a solar eclipse: Aquarius, Pisces, and Virgo. And eclipses are a big time of change. But be open to it. The message that I channeled earlier from Neptune and Saturn, who are going to be pretty tightly squared at this new moon. Neptune's going to be aspecting the new moon as well as Saturn. The message that I got was, your dreams are manifesting. They absolutely are. But that one of the challenges that we're going to be facing is that things are going to be coming to you in ways that you're not expecting. Okay? And things might not be as they appear on the surface. So say if something happens and you think, oh my God, this is like the exact opposite of what I've been trying to manifest. Like, what is wrong here? And you get all upset. What I got from Spirit was, things are going to come to you in those kind of circumstances. You're not going to realize the truth of it, and you're being asked to just go with the flow. Okay? Be free. Don't be bound by anything. And you will see that these chance circumstances are going to lead you right to your dream. Now, another aspect that's happening at this new moon is asteroid Karma is opposite asteroid Destin. Now, here I'm thinking that karma is a good thing, And often karma just represents something that's fated as well. So this is really a time of fated events. This is what is happening now has been planned for eons. So it's okay to just go with the flow. And a lot of what's happening is allowing you to release old negative karma that's keeping you stuck, because it's really a time to move forward. And like I already mentioned with Saturn trining, this is a time to let go of the past. Okay, all of that's over and done. Let's move forward. The only way forward, guys, is with an open heart. So let yourself feel free. Also with this card is, I forget when I'm channeling what I've said and what I haven't said. I don't think I've said this yet, but to me, this card is the fifth dimension being grounded in the third dimension, because you can see that the wands are on the downward. So it's like things that are elevated coming down. That's another sign that your manifestation is coming. Okay? It's also a good time to practice grounding techniques. Now, another thing about this card that I want to mention is this can be representative of synchronicities, which kind of goes along with what I was already saying about Neptune and Saturn and things coming in different ways, but also watch for synchronicities. And I feel like Spirit is saying that's one way that you're going to know. Okay, so things could come for you that don't seem like they're leading you in that direction, and you're going to be a little bit scared, but watch for signs and synchronicities that are going to let you know that you are on the right track. The Sabian symbol for the new moon is children playing on a swing in the safety of a large oak tree. So this is another sign to you that you're really safe, you're really okay, that the divine is protecting you right now. Another big thing that I'm getting about the new moon is, in order to stay in your heart, you need to stay in your joy. So practice things that are childlike, like the Sabian just mentioned. Find things that make you joyful. Go out and play. Take some time in nature as well, but I'll get to that in a minute. So the next card is the second card for hidden influence, and it's the King of Pentacles. So this is just another sign that you are grounding your manifestations right now in 3D, that they are coming, and this is showing that abundance and blessing is coming for you as well, as that King of Pentacles is offering you that coin. So stay strong. Now, the advice from Spirit card this week is the Five of Wands. Okay? So these are challenges, and I've been saying this all along, that there are some really amazing energies coming forth for everyone. Energies that are waking people up, bringing us a lot of opportunities, but it's not going to be without challenges. But what Spirit is saying is that these challenges have a purpose. And one of the bigger purpose here is they're actually showing you your strength. Okay, because Spirit wants you to know how strong you are and how far you've come. But how are you going to know that unless you're tested? I can sit here and I can say, you are a strong, powerful person. You can achieve anything you want. Like, you've come so far, but how do you really know unless you have some way to kind of check yourself? So this card is saying that these challenges and obstacles are there for you to see how amazing you're doing and how you really can overcome this. Without these challenges, your life would just be very stagnant. and you'd be lazy. You know, and I feel like a lot of you are kind of stuck in stagnant energy right now because it's been so long since things have really moved forward. But you know, Mars is finally moved into Sagittarius on the day of the new moon, and he's picking up speed now. So even though he's still in shadow, um, things are going to be moving forward. So think of these challenges as helping you move forward. And these challenges are also there to show you something about yourself. And I think part of that is going back to ego versus self. Okay, there's a higher purpose here. So consider it your training and a way to help you free yourself. Nothing to be worried about, guys. Please do not stress or get worried. Another message that I channeled on the new moon was coming through Vesta, who is opposite Alma. And that message there is that everything that you need is already inside of you, which goes back to the Hermit card. So, you know, you're looking for your happiness, and really your happiness is inside of you all along. So stop searching for it outside of you. Go within. And the way to do that, to tap into that as well, is to open your heart. Last thing I just want to mention is that Jupiter is going to be conjunct Excalibur at the new moon. So this is going to help you as far as your mission. Jupiter's going to be expanding that energy, empowering you, supporting you. So you may want to watch for situations or people, signs and synchronicities that's going to help you get with your mission or move towards your goal. These two are also going to be opposite Chiron. So that's also going to be healing energy coming in. So the last card, you know what I do want to mention? One more thing. As far as the challenges go, Neptune is on the Sabian symbol. I got to refresh my memory here. An examination of initiates in the sanctuary of an occult brotherhood. So a lot of the challenges that you're facing right now, again, are initiations to show you that you do have much more power inside of you than you realize. You have a lot more knowledge and wisdom, and going within is going to let you know that. It's going to help you pass this initiation process, and it's going to take your soul to the next level. So the last card is our goddess card for the goddess energy that's overseeing the new moon, and her message is blossoming. I suppose I should say it's Ora Cura. You're just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So I know a lot of people are feeling down lately and feeling like they're not getting anywhere. But the truth is, you really are. You've come so far. Definitely do not give up. And I think the messages of the other cards are showing us that. You're going to be moving forward now a lot quicker than you realize. Things are going to be coming your way. It's going to show you that you really are in the process of blossoming. And again, don't let other people dim your light right now. The The book says, in many ways, you are like a flower who is ripe and ready to open and grow. Don't rush the process. It's part of your beautiful path. Okay, that's the Hermit card. The Hermit doesn't rush. Enjoy learning new knowledge and skills. Take your time to gather new ideas. Nurture yourself. Soon enough, you'll get the unmistakable signal that it's time to put your learning into action. Again, with the Hermit card, some clues there that go with that. Okay, learning new skills, not rushing, having patience with everything, and that you'll get the signal that it's time to put your learning into action. And that's when you're going to know that it's time for you to shine your light. So some of the other meanings: slow down, have patience, garden, use aromatherapy, and keep the faith. So I think that's a good note to end on. Keep the faith, stay strong, stay focused in the vibration of unconditional love. And I love you, and I will see you next week.